What's up guys, and welcome to the second episode of the Ultimate 11 Series 2. There's going to be with nations for this series, and then for this episode we're going to be using Spain. Now, before I start this video, I want to say a quick thank you to Ultimate Team Coin Traders. If you want to go check out their website, they're a very cheap and reliable source to buy your FIFA coins from. All links will be in the description, of course. And now onto this squad. In goal, we've actually got Casillas, and I'm going to say this straight away, there are no informs in this squad. It's still a very, very good squad. However, I didn't actually have enough coins to upgrade some of the players to the informs, which is kind of annoying, but it still plays very, very well, and it's probably been a bit more fun than the German squad, even though I did have loads of fun playing with that German squad. But the two centre-backs are going to be Sergio Ramos and also PK. I decided to put in PK over Puyol because I prefer PK on this game, and I personally think, you know, the stats really do override Puyol's in this game as well. So the right back is going to be Arbeloa. Left back is going to be Jordi Alba, so that's a pretty strong defensive line there, and you know it definitely does show that in the game. The centre mid is going to be the beast Xabi Alonso. This guy's fantastic. Loved it when he played for Liverpool, and I hope sometime he will come back. Whether he does or not is a different matter, but I would, you know, that's honestly like my dream to see him at Liverpool again. Well, not exactly my dream, but I just love him to be back at Liverpool again. The right mid is going to be Jesus Navas, or Jesus Navas. I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if it's not. But the left mid is going to be Iniesta as well. Was actually going to put in a different left mid, but I couldn't actually afford the centre mid Iniesta, so that was kind of annoying on that front. So we did have to, you know, put him in that left mid spot, but he does actually play fairly well in that position. The two centre attacking mids then, the first one is going to be Xavi, and then the second one is actually going to be Cesc Fabregas, a really good attacking line there as well. And on to the striker, was a bit of, you know, a hard choice for this one, but I've put in Fernando Torres because, you know, he's kind of like the highest rated Spanish striker on this game, and I think he kind of deserves that spot. So yeah, that's going to be the Spanish team. Let's move on to some gameplay, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so moving on to the gameplay side of things now. The players in this team, which really did stand out for me, were the midfielders, it's got to be said. Not so much the wingers, but more, you know, the two centre-attacking mids, which were Fabregas, Xavi, and then also Xabi Alonso, who was sort of like the centre mid of the team. And as you see here, this is actually a goal from Iniesta with a header. Now, you don't really see Iniesta scoring too many headers on this game, or even in real life, so that was quite cool to see. And then Xabi Alonso here with a really, really nice finish, actually. You know, he's just got a fantastic, he's kind of got like the perfect long shot, and the perfect strike for a long shot, you know, just the way he flicks this up and then bang, you know, on the half volley. It really, really was a nice goal to score. And then here as well, he's getting forward so much, and for him to score this again, it was just like, you know, this player's playing really well for me, and he's just centre mid, and it was kind of one of the things where you was like, you know, he's actually doing some work for me. You don't expect a centre mid to do that kind of stuff, especially when they have like 53 pace or something like that. And then that was a really nice sort of diving header from PK as well, from a Xavi corner. And you know, the sort of other players that really did, I kind of took a, I don't know, I kind of really liked. Well, obviously the defenders, Sergio Ramos, he's always day in, day out, or game in, game out, I guess you could say, on FIFA, plays incredibly well. And I don't know, he was just, like, you get what you pay for, basically. You pay 100k for a centre-back, which is definitely one of the best on the game, if not the best, and produces, you know, incredible tackles. He's got a load of pace in him, and he really is kind of like the perfect player, in my opinion. But yeah, that was a fairly decent goal from Jesus Navas from a lovely little through ball. And then Fabregas here with a tiny little free kick, actually. Kind of surprised that went in. I should have probably taken it with Xabi Alonso, but I did score that, so I'm not really too bothered. And then here was the final goal I scored with this team, and it was just a little flick from Fernando Torres. It was from an Iniesta run, but I thought I'd just throw that in there. But moving on to who we're going to choose for our Ultimate 11, as you can see there on the left mid spot, we have got the man of the match, Royce. Sorry, not Reus, Royce. I'm not going to get that wrong again. And then subs bench, we have got Badstuber, and then the player that we're going to be using for this Ultimate 11 is going to be Xabi Alonso Very, very good player. He scored many a goal for me. I think he was actually my top scorer. And when the top scorer is a centre mid in your team, you have got to choose them for your Ultimate 11. And then for the player that is going to be on our subs bench, which is our wild card, is going to be Jordi Alba. That means if for some reason we don't want to have Xabi Alonso in our team at the end, we can actually put Jordi Alba at the left back spot with no worries. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, then as always, feel free to drop a like on the video. 1,000 likes would be absolutely amazing. And if you would like to see a informed Coutinho review, maybe later or even tomorrow, let me know in the comment section below, as well as putting in the comment section PS3 or Xbox to see if you can win 50k, and just leave another little comment as well. That'd be pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. 1,000 likes would be absolutely amazing again, and peace.